We're live. There it is. Okay, here we go. Well, I'm just going to get right into it. I'm going to get right into this. What's going on, guys? I'm Nigel, Dials46, and I was approached by a new Chinese website called NF Strike. They specialize. What's going on, Feng? Thanks for joining. They specialize in Nerf style products and airsoft. A lot of like accessories and things like that. Not a lot of airsoft guns, but accessories, helmets, scopes, red dots, things like that. And they reached out to me and they said, "Hey, would you do a review? And in return, you do an unboxing." They were really adamant about me doing an unboxing, and I said, "Sure, man, I will do the unboxing. I like doing YouTube videos. You like getting exposure, so here we go." That website's going to be down in the description. The actual helmet that we're going to be looking at today is going to be actually linked down in the description. The company is called NF Strike, and you can see them below. They've got a lot of Chinese reproduction stuff out there. And I'll touch base on this real quick. If you can go to your local shop and get your hands on something, obviously here in the U.S., do that first before buying overseas. It's a lot quicker. You're not worrying about having to get things through customs, things like that. But anyways, they hit me up. And I said, let's do it. So for all you guys out there that are looking at the airframes, if you read the description of the title, you know what we're talking about. We're talking about LOL airframes. Now, obviously, a real Cry Precision airframe costs, I think, like $600, $700, $800 up. And I play airsoft. So I'm shooting fake guns with fake BBs, well, real BBs. But what I'm saying is I don't need a real helmet, and I'm not, nor can I afford that high price tag. So I'm not going to buy a real Cry airframe. So here we go. They were really adamant about me doing an unboxing. Like they really wanted me to do it straight out of the box. So here it is. Haven't checked it out yet. I talked to some of my friends and they said, you should probably open it first to see what's in there before you go live. But I think, if you're going to do an unboxing, why wouldn't you do it live? See what you really get here. So let's get into this and see what we got in this bad boy. So, this is going to be, I requested a tan helmet. I requested a tan airframe Repro. And the thing that drew me to it was they said that this helmet was going to be adjustable, head circumference adjustable from 52 to 64 centimeters. And then if you click on that link, it also said suitable for people over 14 years old. I'm definitely over 14 years old, and I've got a big noggin. So that 52 to 64 centimeters, that's quite the spread. And I actually pulled this up for you guys. So if you're used to new era 5950 hats, the US fitting size of ball caps, I wear between a 7 3/4 to 7 7/8. But they said that it can fit anywhere. That's a really big range. Let's see what we got ourselves into here, because that's huge. So what they're saying is it'll fit anywhere from a 6 3/4 all the way up to a size 8 fitted like 5950 new era ball cap. So anyways, let's see what's going on. What's going on, Jared Martinez? Thanks for chiming in. Rudy, send me one, please. Yeah, for sure, man. Well, you just got to sell your soul to the devil and start a YouTube channel. And they might. Timberwolf Airsoft, what was your very first airsoft gun? My very first airsoft gun, believe it or not, I'm going back. That's a good question. Was a HFC branded Springer MP5, like the MP5 SMG, but it was like pump action. So you had to cock it every time to shoot a BB. So yeah, there you go. Springer. A long time ago, Springers were the most affordable way to go to get started in airsoft. What's going on, Pete? Anyways, okay, so here we go. And now I'm kind of seeing why they wanted me to do this live unboxing. I'm going to try to get this video knocked out in under 10 minutes. I don't want to get too long in the tooth. We're almost halfway there, so I'm going to get going here. Really nice packaging for sure. Now, this came from China, as I said, nfstrike.com, located in China. Wrapped like a Christmas present. That's nice, man. I like that. Man, I wish my knife was more dull. Huh? Huh? All right. I love every of your posts, Tube and IG. Thanks, Rudy. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for chiming in, buddy. Okay, so yeah, really nice and wrapped up. Sorry if that's going to be really loud to you guys. And let's see what we got in here. As you guys can see, I'm a big fan of like, the cosplay aspect of airsoft. Let's be honest here. Airsoft is like 50% dress up. You know, we're dressing up like special operators, things like that, and that's fun. That's half the part of it, and I love doing that. Airsoft Con, Jared, I'm not going to be there, but some guys from Elite Force will definitely be there. I'm not going to be there. Actually, I'm going to be at Folda Gap in North Carolina coming up in a couple weeks. So if you guys going to Folda Gap, make sure you come by the Elite Force booth, say hi, say what's up. So really nice packaging. I do want to touch base on that. They were really adamant again that I do an unboxing. You know, and what better way to do an unboxing than live? But really nice packaging. Holy cow. I'm not sure of the brand, the actual like Chinese manufacturer. I don't know who made this. Obviously, you can see the AirFrame silhouette there on the side. Feels like a helmet in there. Let's see what we've got inside the box. Now, again, for you guys that know I'm a big dude and I have a big noggin, so seeing if this thing's going to fit my head, that's the magic recipe. Again, it said it was going to fit anywhere from a, what did they say here? Let's see, from a size 52 centimeter to 64 centimeter, which is like, that's a very wide range. So here we go. You guys can see this already. All right, first impressions. That's it. Nothing inside the box. No. Looks like it had like a window you could like see the helmet through, and they were nice enough to kind of put a piece of cardboard over that and tape it down so it wouldn't get like messed up and shipping all the way from China, which is really cool. Let's check out the helmet. Okay, so first impressions, it's got good weight to it. It feels like really dense, solid plastic. There's no bowing to it or anything like that. They're claiming that it's going to be ABS plastic. The strap system looks decent enough. A good shade of tan. I requested the tan. So for you guys that are trying to do the Kagi boy outfits out there, the cosplay loadout kits or whatever, you know, it's a good shade of tan. It's not too light. It's not too dark. It's more of a coyote, honestly. Yeah, so what you're picking up with the camera is actually what I'm picking up with my eye. It's a pretty good middle of the road shade of tan, coyote brown type thing. Pretty on par for a knockoff Repro. The Velcro looks good. One of the things that I always scrutinize on, you know, some of these Chinese helmets, the fast helmets, things like that, OpsCore type stuff, is that the Velcro is not very good, and you'll see it like bubbling up. But out of the box, straight up, very minimal bubbling. It looks like it's pretty decent adhesive on that Velcro. So I'm not too scared to, you know, stick my patches and things on the side of it. What do we got here? Sure, why not? Boom, right? There you go. Didn't peel the Velcro off, so that's good. That's a good start. Now the AirFrame, as you guys know, it has that ventilation back there. Nice channel of airflow. Keep your head nice and cool, and you know, not melting your brain out there. So it's going to have your quick lock system. So for you guys that are wanting to put your mesh masks on there, hook it in type thing, so you have a QD style point of contact for your mesh masks. That's cool. Velcro on the inside, so that looks okay. There's a little bit of bubbling in there, as you guys can see there. I'll push that down with my finger, but it looks like it's pretty good. And it really is a testament. Like when these things come over in those hot Connex boxes, the adhesive quality will reveal itself. Either it's going to bubble up and you're going to have like a really sticky residue, like I've seen with some FMA style helmets before, or FMA brand helmets. The Velcro kind of slid around on a really nasty, sticky, adhesive kind of goo. But this seems to be pretty decent. So far, so good. The rails look nice. The quality of the plastic on the rails seems good. And again, time will tell. This is just kind of a straight up live unboxing. Let me answer some questions here. Didn't get a chance to go to Bolivar this summer. Sucks because I really wanted to meet you and get a pic with you. Right on, Dan. I love the Rock in Bolivar. I'm there all the time. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And I'm sure we can trade BBs out there soon. That's a big melon. Jared, you're correct. Huge, huge. Let's see. I have an Emerson Gear and FMA Maritime. I have an FMA Maritime too, which is kind of why I'm talking about some of that sticky, nasty Velcro that kind of comes off there. But this looks good so far. I'm digging it, man. There's a little close-up of some of that Velcro. looks good so far. Nice, you know, as the airframe goes, as the design goes, good little channel for airflow to get through there. I'm stoked so far. Again, the heft is good. The plastic feels good. The weight is there. So I believe it's going to be some kind of denser, decent plastic at least. Okay, the pads. Now, with these pads, I brought this helmet over. This is one of my favorites. I ended up getting like Skydex aftermarket, like real Kevlar helmet pads for it. And it makes a world of difference. A lot of times those Chinese pads, they are like sponges. And it'll just kind of soak up a lot of the sweat and really hold in that heat and just make you miserable and uncomfortable. So if you can find a cheap aftermarket set of pads for a real Kevlar helmet, you know, in the ACH style, 2001, 2002, 2003, whatever. Maybe. Is there a 2003? 2000, 2001, 2002. It's a great investment for sure. So anyways, that's probably what might happen here if it fits. So that's really the big purpose of this live unboxing. Is it going to fit Nogle's giant melon? Is it going to fit my dome? Let's get some pads in there. So right off top, these pads you're going to want to replace. I can kind of feel it. It feels like it's like layered plastic foam in there, if that makes sense, like packing foam, like sheets of padded foam is what I'm going to say. And it feels like once you get those wet, you know, you're going to be dealing with heat, with holding in the moisture and mold and things like that. Yeah, thin, though, we'll say that. So, you know, as far as making sure it's going to fit my giant head, thin pads are good, I suppose. So that looks like it's going to be your crown piece. Let's get that in there. Boom. Nice, right? Okay. So this is like your standard ACH pad set, it seems like. So I'm going to put one on front. Speaking about the front, let's talk about this. The bungees seem good. So for you guys that have the GoPros or actual, you know, running nods or Repro nods or whatever, it seems like it's going to hold up. It's going to have a metal MVG mount there. So yeah, it seems pretty decent. It's going to be the 3-screw style. So let me get these pads in, and we'll cut right to the chase on this real quick to see if it's going to fit my giant dome. So if you're like a 7.5 hat size or higher, I think you can kind of compare your head size with me because there's not a lot of adjustability I'm seeing in this thing. It kind of is what it is. So I don't see how they can say it'll fit a 52 to a 64. So this is either going to be awesome, and I'm getting like a knockoff airframe that's going to look cool and fit cool. Let me show you guys these pads here. So I'm just sticking them in. It's kind of got a Velcro spot for each pad, which is, you know, to be expected with a Mitch ACH Army Combat Helmet style setup. Looks like it's going to have an adjustable neck nape on the back. Let's see. Let me answer some of these questions real quick. And I'm already at the 13 minutes. Sorry, guys. I was trying to keep this at 10, but of course. Evan Haddock, what's going on, new guy? Nogle, what up? Pete Williams, talking about that is what I'm thinking of going to get for my first fire department calls. I'm out of it. You guys are out there having a chat, having a good time talking to each other, and that's awesome. Let's see. Okay, I got one pad left. Let's see what's going on here. So this is either going to be awesome or it's going to be super embarrassing. Again, what better way to do a live or do an unboxing video than doing it live? I think if you're really going to put your money where your mouth is, or in this case, your review where your mouth is, let's do it live. So again, giant dome piece here. Let me see if I can kind of size this out. It looks like it's almost sized out all the way, to be honest. It's going to have your different adjustment on your straps on the front, back, and then, of course, the nape that goes on the back, kind of lower part of your head, the nape area with a little sweat pad on it. That looks nice. The straps actually look nice. Good color of coyote brown there. I would spend on Team Wendy Foam. Team Wendy Foam for sure. Yeah, I have heard really good things about that. Absolutely. Okay, so here it is. I don't know. I have my doubts. Let's find out. A little tight for sure. Yeah. So, and that's one of the things I was afraid of. I might be able to go in there and adjust some of those pads out a little bit. Again, when it comes out of the box, at least mine, it was like sized out all the way. And I don't know. What do you guys think, man? So obviously these helmets are sized like small, medium, large, extra large. Actually, I might be able to make that work. You know, the biggest thing, obviously, about a helmet is you want to be able to fit your fingers in there so there's enough like padding and the buffering of the actual pad system. So if you actually do take a knock to the dome, you can have some space between the helmet, the buffer, and your cranium. This is a little bit tight, and I was thinking that was going to be the case. I'll do some playing around with it. Okay, that was nicer. Okay, hold on. Doing some adjusting here. You know what? What do you guys think of that? Does it look okay? I mean, I really can't get my full fingers in there. My fingers are meat hooks, and they say you're supposed to be able to get your hands all around. I can definitely get on the sides for sure, but the front to back is kind of where I'm having my concerns at. I don't know. What do you guys think, man? Let me know in the comments. So there you go. There is, you know, if I play around with some of these pads, throw some goggles on and see if they fog. Jared, you know it's going to fog. That's a setup. I don't have any goggles around here, but you know it's going to fog. There's no wind coming through here, man. But that's supposed to be kind of the nice thing about these air frames. Air being the key word. It's supposed to like allow a breeze through type thing. Darkness. They say looks good, looks cool. Okay. So right on. So maybe I'll take some things off this helmet real quick. Let's deck it out real quick, right? Let's do it. So I got a strobe, MS2000 strobe, right? Okay, let's see what this is all about. Throw my flag on the side, boom. Make it legit. Get my strobe on the back. And it looks like there's going to be points of contact on these rails to get like a bungee if you want to wrap around to secure that MS strobe on the back or whatever. Or if you're using a counterweight for your GoPros or whatever, you know, MVGs. Go Royals right there. There it is. There it is. Stick that on the side. Why not? And then let's see if I can get my, this is the big question. Is that mount going to fit my Brain Exploder GoPro mount? I love my Brain Exploder GoPro mount. This is what my GoPro always sits in. This is home for sure. And it's tight. It's a tight fit. So the other thing is like Brain Exploder, I've heard rumors they did a mold on the actual mount here from a Repro helmet. So it kind of made it a little bit tricky to fit real mounts and things like that. So it should fit this one good. Yeah, boom. Okay, there it is. Right. All right. I'm gonna put my that's what these bungees are for. Bungee that up to the Brain Exploder mount so you're not losing your GoPro out there in the field. Sorry, it's getting a little slow here, but I really am curious. There it is, right? So there you go. So yeah, for all intents and cosplay LARP Raider purposes, we got ourselves an airframe. I like it. I'll probably go back and do like some snakeskin camo on it, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, we're about to hit that 20-minute mark. Did you move from KC to Springfield? No, Dan W. I'm actually in Fort Smith, Arkansas now. Fort Smith, Arkansas. Anyways, so right now on the nfstrike.com website, you can get this for $30.66. Let me add it to my cart, and it's going to add a shipping charge of $15.11 to the continental U.S., so the 48 main states here. So you can get this helmet for $45.77 and have yourself an LOL airframe. So there it is, guys. Hey, hey, Dials, you coming to Airsoft Con, my dude? No, I'm not, Rev. I'm not, dude. I'm going to be at Folda Gap which I'm pretty excited about. I love Airsoft Con for sure. Love seeing all you guys out there at E-Bike. But I'm actually going to be in Folda Gap, which I've never been to, and I know it's always been like a huge event, so I'm excited to get out there. What was your first LMG? That M60 in the back, and it's back there because it shoots like a regular AEG and it weighs like 20 pounds. So there you go, guys. Anyways, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll try to fill those questions as we go in the future here. Thank you for tuning in. This was kind of a test experiment with the live unboxing. I think that the best way to unbox something, a lot of people will do it like straight out of the box type stuff, like my boy Jet. But I think if you really want to see what you're going to get, it's a little tight. I can see this thing getting a little tight. I'm going to have to play with the pads here to let my dome breathe. But if you really want to see what something's worth, if it's worth its salt out of the box, go live, baby. I'm challenging all of you. Go live. There you go. Smash that like. Makes me feel better about making these kinds of videos. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'll check you guys out on the next video. I don't know if it's going to be live or not, but we'll see. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll check you next time. Have a good night. And